Wow, let's go courtside to Cassidy.
Thanks, Mark. I just spoke with Brad Stevens at the half, and he said he liked the Celtics' control in transition.
In the middle of the first round, 15th pick in 2013. To where he is now, one of the faces of the league. Kyrie from deep. Halfway down and out. And a chance for the Bucks to take the lead. Bledsoe got ripped.
Great steal by Tatum.
2-on-1. Tatum closed the distance on Antetokounmpo and draws the foul. Middleton. In a wing, he gets the start again for the second consecutive game. Had 8 in the first half. Giannis wheeling over Horford and rebounded by Mook. Morris over to Horford.
Plenty of time, man. Plenty of time.
Tatum a long 2-step back is Butter.
It's nice to see him now involved. He's had a good night. He's 6 for 9 from the floor tonight. So it's good to see him in the operation. Makes everything smooth.
Hey, Mirotic says, I can shoot it too, Jason Tatum. Right over the top of him to make it a 1-point game.
Just think of it now. After game 1, all right, this was the big move. Mirotic at forward, and then putting Middleton at the 2 guard.
Yeah, you look at Milwaukee, they are a long team on that starting 5, and what a crossover by Irving. A long 2 is good. Lead at 3. Middleton in rhythm from deep, and one!
And one is
a potential 4-point
in this game.
And that's their first lead since it was 21-19 Milwaukee in the first quarter.
Oh, great move.
Irving took the lead back. And one brilliant foray to the bucket.
Come on, he just flew right by Lopez. Lopez never thinking he was going all the way.
Bledsoe draws the foul. One more look at the hand.
Lopez. Now think about it. That's at least 3 times tonight that he's done that against frontline people.
That was the 3rd foul, meanwhile, against Morris. Mirotic with a nice hesitation move. Mirotic with 13 after the bucket. Tatum back out to Jaylen Brown. A strong first half. Coming strong and caught a body.
Oh, boy. Woo. Now, I would tell you, that was impressive. Come on. He bolted out of that corner.
Wow. And off the steal, it's Horford. A 3-on-2. Brown fouled. And back to the free throw line. And telling Mirotic about it.
We're still standing, so I'm not going to let you do it 2 times on 2 consecutive plays.
Jaylen Brown.
Well, he's got a test. Now, he's got Middleton. He's done a good job keeping Middleton away from shot.
And Kyrie Irving getting in on the defensive act.
And that is the 3rd block.
Bledsoe kept it alive. Back out to Lopez. The big guy put it on the deck. And an impressive finish.
Now listen, give him credit there.
Wonderfully eye-opening plays here in the 3rd quarter. Irving's got a mismatch against Lopez, trying to chase him around on the perimeter. Pulls a deep 3.
So you'll give him that one every time. I mean, that was deep, underlined in red.
And the Bucks have taken the lead. Giannis and
one side of the floor to the other. It's been excellent.
We have 2 of the best finishers in the game in Antetokounmpo and Kyrie Irving. Morris with a nice move underneath.
They very quietly,
the score, and you can watch the game after knowing the final outcome. That way, he'll be a little less stressed while watching it, guys.
Cassidy Tatum with the steal and the room service at the other end. Yeah, we want to send out our prayers. He's 7 of 10 from the field, 16 points.
Well, a lot of people, I just want to say this about Danny Ainge, an incredible athlete, great golfer, but more important, NBA player, and then also a Major League Baseball. With Embiid, he gets 30. We've never seen him play a poor game.
He knows when the bright lights are.
He has so many moves, a quick of foot, 3-point threat, mid-range guy, gets to the foul line.
Ojale got those feet set.
Now that's
the 3.
That's something to do what he does. You know, come in and then pick up Giannis and then also be a scorer.
That's going to be a foul against Ojale.
14 foul shots. He's 8 for 12 tonight. He's already 12, and we still have a quarter and a half to go.
Boston by a bucket, and Kyrie Irving will go back to the free throw line after not shooting fouls.
The bench 3. Wow. Now they're shooting a very high percentage as a unit, doing a terrific job.
Tatum matched up against
There's the trap.
took one step outside the 2-point Celtic lead. 6 minutes to go in the third. The third quarter has been the deciding quarter in each of these games so far. Tice block.
Great pass down inside, and then a terrific block.
Ilyasova.
Well, that's what he's here for. He's here with Philadelphia. Fantastic off the bench.
Jason Tatum with the three. Left it on the front rim. Here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo in attack mode. Contact, and that's going to be a charge.
When Giannis made the move into the middle, he lost body control.
Tatum to a wide open Ojale. Made the last one. And makes it 2 in a row. Off the bench. Maybe that's the guy they're looking for. They brought him in a little bit earlier tonight in the first quarter. Connaughton. Ilyasova with the offensive rebound. Knocked out of bounds.
Body contact there. So you can't complain. Just don't complain and get a technical. Because it's at both ends.
Middleton missed the baseline here with a height advantage on George Hill. Little jab step. Tough fadeaway. Maybe a little too much that time.
Well, there's too much size under there for Tice with Lopez and Ilyasova.
And Ojale going to be called on the figures. 12 ties and 12 lead changes. Knotted at 79. George Hill downhill for the layup.
Now George Hill has
played this summer with Kobe Bryant out in California. Kyrie for three. And nothing but net.
Yeah, I like team player. Does it all. Rebounds, scores for you, plays defense.
Gotta have one guy on the team that likes taking charges. And that's Ilyasova.
See that play right there? They can get that all night long on that dribble with Lopez.
Middleton, boy, that went through so pure.
The shots are starting to come his way.
13 points in the game for him. Milwaukee leading by 4. Hayward. And one and done. Connaughton with the rebound. Up to Hill. Antetokounmpo on the bench. His Bucks have gone up by 4. Hill pops open for 3 off the screen.
Now,
and the lead is up to 7.
Listen, this
seems to be on the cusp of coming back sometime in the somewhat near future. Hasn't been cleared, but has been back on the court and a little bit more active than he had been. Irving missing from the baseline.
Yeah, good double team. That time, no way with Giannis could he go to the basket.
George Hill foul.
Great job. But this young guy, he's there with the points and the passing.
Brown missing the 3. Ilyasova clears. 9-0 Milwaukee run. George Hill feeling nice. And why not?
Yeah.
George Hill with the corner.
In 1. Boston wins the third quarter by plus 15 points. In game 2, Milwaukee comes back and wins the third quarter by 21 points. And we're
back on the floor soon. George Hill into
wow,
with those young legs.
Hey, let me tell you, this year, one of the best in the league. Plus, they had a split here in Boston. They won the series, 2 out of 3, but they split here.
Ilyasova off the great dime, and he couldn't cash.
Good pass. Your 2 guard at 6'4", excellent score, and a high percentage shooter. They're missing him.
Yeah, suffered a partial plantar fasciitis tear.
Be smart here.
Lopez going to set the screen.
Whoa, here's a hard foul.
Lopez pops for the 3. Good rotation. Good scramble defense by the Celtics. And Jalen, 21 points. But this looks like the Bledsoe from game 1.
Gotta get it out.
They got to move it. They got to launch. Not in time, and that's the end of the third quarter.